Stay out of the garbage can. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't. What's up, Crinkle? How's it going, buddy? So there you all have it. Oh, what the? No. Nerd, get off of me, you freaking nerd. Freaking go. Bye. Bye. What is up, y'all? Welcome to my ultra major super world tour. We're gonna go through everything. My empire spans from one side of the yard all the way to the other. I don't know how this video is gonna be formatted, and I already feel like it's gonna be all over the place, but if y'all do enjoy, let me know what you thought of it. Leave a comment, hit that like, subscribe if you are new, and we're just gonna get right into the video. So yeah, all that is the empire and all the other stuff, but there is an area over here behind us. We have the infected broodmother throne room, the wizard's retreat, sandbox armory is up there on top of the sandbox. I do want to expand that at some point, so stay tuned, maybe I'll do that. The wizard's base sits in the very back, and then it's got all these roads and stuff that connect all the way out to the front of the sandbox. So this also runs up the entire side of the map as well and links into everything that is built. Here comes the sun. So we're gonna go first check out the wizard's retreat. Wizard's retreat sits all the way back here, and I feel like it's the most isolated base, and then we can go check out the sandbox armory and then kind of cut up from there. There's a lot in that direction, so it's gonna kind of get choppy, and I feel like this video is already all over the place and it's gonna even be more crazy, so stay tuned. So here's the wizard's retreat building. We'll go into this door last. Yeah, the statues and everything. This will lead out here eventually. I have not did anything, so I do have more plans here. I'm gonna turn off the markers. And the kitchen area. Cool little kitchen. We have the bedroom. I have showed all of this off before. If you haven't seen it yet, it has been on the channel before. Staircase, I do want to maybe connect this to the porch if they do something on the porch eventually, so maybe this will go up there, but for now it does come up to this floor. There's a room over there, and there's two windows, and in this room the other staircase would have brought you up to this door, which is the cozy room. Just kind of chilling here, hang out, the hot tub, couches, and again this brings you back down to the bottom. In this room over here, some infected broodmother commemorative stuff because of how many times I've fought her. More fights incoming. That was the top floor. Now we will go in this bottom door like I said. Come in here. Some things you gotta move these to get in here. And you climb down. At the bottom, you have arrived at the inner sanctum of the wizards. Eventually, I will use the super duper to dupe all of my wizard armor and put it all here, and all the staffs and everything that you need to be the best wizard you can be. This is the inner sanctum. Pretty cool. Kind of goes all the way around. We are inside of the garden hose for those familiar with the area. This is the wizard's retreat building. Pretty cool. We're gonna move on. I wonder how quickly I can show off my world. It's literally like the entire length of the world, so I don't know how fast I could even maybe do this. Alright, so this kind of leads us this way. And if you choose to come up these stairs here, you are able to get in the sandbox from this way. But if you would not come in this way, there is other stuff. The sandbox entrance is a way up from Fort Crab. We'll go over there soon. The sandbox armory is up here. We're going to get up there, so let me just kind of cross this real quick and get to it. Nerds. Oh, you're a nerd. Alright, we have arrived. Here, go up. Run into the doors here. I built this a while ago, okay, like a little bit ago. I never really did much with it, but it's got a lot of spin wheels, some ovens, and some chests. Basically everything you need to survive, you know. Over here can be like a zipline hub and an armory that kind of goes out to other spots. I wanted to connect it to the treasure points with ziplines. Essential room, you You can make this a whatever room. Up here you got the water, jerky racks. Pretty simple. I never really did more with it. We can actually take the zip line and head right over here to the Fort Crab and sandbox entrance area. Down this, all the way in here. We can run out to here. And we have arrived at Fort Crab. Fort Crab, because you see it's a giant crab. You know the name. Crab is awesome. High walls. All the stems on the inside. There's stems on the outside too. Just a simple little house base here. You can go upstairs. Little workshop area. You got a couple rooms for people, you know, one. Little closet area, whatever. Two rooms. You got a little kitchen area. You can put some stuff out in here. This really does look cool at nighttime. There's also a bottom floor. There's another room right here, but it's got a lot of dirt in it. You're gonna have to clean it out. Another little closet. Can use it as like a bathroom. Little long room here. Don't know what I was doing with this. I was just kind of experimenting. Another little room here. There's a room back in here. And there's kind of like more little miscellaneous rooms. This staircase will actually bring us back up to here, which was where we were when we were at the Wizard's Retreat area. You can see here, we went up that way, but if we would have just came back this way, we would have still made it to Fort Crab nonetheless. Of course, I do have more buildings planned for this area, but for now the structure is what's important. Alrighty, back here at Fort Crab, we're gonna head out and I'm gonna show you the walkway underneath the picnic table. There's a few staircases. There's 1, 2, and then there's another one up top on there that you can access from that. The original way to get over here was from the Empire and the zip lines. I built this staircase. It's kind of a good aerial view. All these staircases converge on this walkway spot underneath the picnic table, which also connects Fort Crab all the way to the charcoal spot, which is what we're gonna go check out next. The next spot here is Charcoal Trail. You can grab all your charcoal. Down here at the bottom you got the hot springs that will actually give you health. So I'm gonna dip my toes in this real fast, you know. Dip my toes once you get the buff in the bottom left hand corner there. What the? Did he get in? He's in. Oh no, run. They've invaded. Nerds. This brings you all the way up top here to the Deadland. I have blocked off the entirety of the ravines, so there's only a couple spots to fall down now. You can get down through here, and so forth. The spot does have a base. It's Deadland's base. Got a bunch of stems down here for production. Up here, the little nice workshop area. Jerky racks, water, the roof, the works. This spot's really good for stems because of these burrs. They drop a lot. And they also drop burrs, which is really good. As you can see, there's a bunch out here. Since everything is blocked up, they have nowhere to go and they're really easy to farm. So super sick. Alrighty, so I showed you from the Wizard's Retreat all the way over here to Deadland. So now we're gonna head back a little bit here this way to the Upper Yard Empire area. Bridge actually works out pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. And you arrive here at the Upper Yard Empire. It used to be called the Upper Yard Armory. It's got a giant base here with a yard full of resources. So this base is like the second most stacked base. It's got a bunch of ladybird larvae that like to come at me and attack me. So if you want to feed them to the roly-poly, you always can. I have a little bit more planned for this spot, but there's spiders and stuff spawn, so, you know, bugs like to make me mad when I'm building. Inside the base here, we got general crafting spot. The giant tower that has a giant zip tower to a bunch of places, well, a couple places. Spot to go out to the yard. Second floor. Could put some stuff up here. I guess got a bed right now. Another floor up top. Oh, I fell. That's pretty much it. There's really nothing on this, but it does have an open design. Got this balcony too, I guess that's pretty neat. While we're right here, we'll jump out here. We'll go check out the longhouse. This is one of my recent projects. Check out this, and then we'll check out the survey containment building. Containment in the longhouse. Built atop this rock here. This place looks really cool when it's night. Just a giant kind of museum. It's got some chandeliers, some crow feather roofs. You can walk through this leaf here. Some braziers, some statues, some termite kings. This is one of my recent projects, as I was saying. I do have more planned with this. Kind of come up here with something, maybe. Plenty of room. Make like something that overlooks this entire place, and then if I have houses on the stones, it'll look like this is like the top house. Who knows? Alright, so here we go. Survey containment. This place is a containment unit for all the ladybird larvae. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ow. Ow. I'm sorry. No. Oh. Nerds. Oh my goodness. Nerds. Yeah, this is the survey containment building. I'm out of here, man. Sheesh. This is just that survey base that also connects back up there. Alright, I've showed you pretty much everything from the wizard's retreat up the side of the map. Everything here is connected all the way up to where we are. We're gonna take this way. This is containing the ladybirds. A couple bridges here. A couple ways around this side of the map. It can come this way. This is the little island area. Nice little scenery spot with some clovers. Nice little flower. You gotta enjoy the finer things, you know. This is upper yard crossing. This is how you can cross the map. The upper yard relatively quickly, like the fastest route. So from here, I have built. This is right on the rocks of the upper yard, by the way. This is right where we're at. We're gonna come and check out the pipeline outpost. Black Ox Beetle has broken my door, like he always does. My goodness. Pipeline outpost in here. Some mushrooms. Good spot for mushrooms. Ovens. Chests. A toenail. This does go down this way. A little door out that way. You can't build down here, so unfortunate. Dark. Simple little outpost base. To sanctuary. I do have safe spots set up here in the upper yard. And there's a bunch of spots that you can just move freely. This right here will bring me right to sanctuary. Sanctuary entrance is right here. A lot more mushrooms up in this direction. Maybe do something over here eventually. This comes up here. Here's the base. Nice little compound wall out front. More stems over there from the countless stems that are up here in this area. Come inside, you got a kitchen area. You got a middle of the building staircase here. You jump up. You got the workshop area. Jump up again. You got the bedroom area and the living quarters. This area is really cool at nighttime. Up again. You got the rooftop with the water collectors and everything else. Got a couple bridges that do go out this way. We're gonna take this zip line. Got this entire section walled off. I'm gonna probably build some stuff in there eventually. The walls end right about here, and now we are making our way over to the tire. This is another one of my recent projects. Huge project here. We got a garden on the inside of the tire. Huge garden. I haven't used it in a minute, but it's got a lot of garden patches. Just sits on top of the tire. This will lead to the top of the toolbox. Maybe I'll build some up here eventually. I have something in the cinder block I want to show y'all. And a couple things in the upper yard, and then we'll move on to the lower yard stuff. Here we are at the cinder block. Little small outpost in here. Nothing major. All the walls out here are walled off. Sometimes some fire ants do be getting in, but they're not too bad. I do want to build a base up here. It's really cool. This connects to the tree stump, the tree log that's fallen over. I got some pathways up in here that lead to different places. That leads down. That will lead you back to the tire. This comes up all the way to the top, and those zip lines bring you back down to the Empire. And I do have a giant base up here in the middle of the yard. We can take this direction here off of this pathway. That will lead you back to the back of the tree. This will lead you all the way in this direction. That zip line will lead you back up to the top, so you get to those zip lines. And then down here is the base. I'm gonna sleep. It's getting nighttime. Here we got hanging racks. You got a giant chest. I just put it as loot. Everything I get up here, I just put it in here, and there's ground loot. Whatever. Nice little workshop spot. Ovens, cookery, everything you need. This is a back entrance. Leads you out here. And you can come downstairs. George, what up, man? How's it going, buddy? So yeah, I built this base over his spawn, so now he's trapped in here. So I got a pet roly-poly now. What up, dude? Nice little hangout spot in here. You know, I turn that off. Just kind of chilling, vibing, you know? Sitting on the couch. Walk back out the living room. I put this here because there was a green shield bug that was stuck out here at one point, but he's not here no more. But he is there. Oh boy. This is just kind of a walkway spot into here. I'm gonna leave this, leave that there. Alright, George, have a good day. I gotta go show people the rest of my world. Stay out of the garbage can. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we got some walls around the outside of this base. We got more grass, and this is really just the upper yard command center. Got a pine cone that spawns on the inside of the walls. The walls are really high in here, which is also kind of cool. You got way down into the ravine. This door stays closed. Alright, so at this point I have showed you everything from where I am right now. All of this. All of this. I've showed you all of this. I've showed you all of this. All of this. I came down here and showed you all of this. So now what we are going to do is we are going to take this direction out the back, and I have a base here, and then we will start going into the lower yard from this direction. The area is called the Cliffside Outpost. Here we are. We have arrived at the Cliffside Outpost, which also connects to the lower yard empire with this bridge and also a couple zip lines. So we shall quickly go through this little back spot here for some water, jerky racks. Pallet up here I was using. Forgot about it. Got a balcony. Come downstairs some more. Got your small little workshop area. Couple spin wheels. Some windows. I'm gonna take a step out here, and we're gonna run across this way to the Birdbath Castle. The spot made it when the brood mother came out. Little workshop spot down this way. You got the bottom floor down there. This is just the way that they get to the top and to get to the bird bath. We will come down here. And this is the new area. I didn't realize it looked that big. Holy crap. What the heck are you doing? Oh, this is a problem. Alright. Get out of here. Anyways, this is the bottom of the base. Pretty cool stuff. Some more water. Way out to the bottom. Go farm. Do whatever. That's where we're going. So down in this hole, you can come up here, all the way to the top. Screw you, Overweaver. Get out of here, nerd. All the way to the top. Yeah. They've gotten in. Get out of here. I didn't think they'd be able to do that. Rip. Brewmother room. Brewmother throne room. I did show off a preview of this. This is the Brewmother throne room. Straight into the fight. Super cool. This connects to the frisbee. I'm gonna have to rework it now because the dang spiders are able to get on it. The next spot we're gonna go check out is the island right here, GG Island. I did just end up doing a bunch to this area, so there's some new stuff. Got the whole island here, the whole island base. 2 collectors down here, more stuff. Up inside, you got a basic house, little table sitting area, workshop, kind of bottom section that brings you in the back. Rip Jeff. This brings you out to the front. Hey nerd, what are you doing? Didn't order any food. Get out of here. Brings you out to the front, which is cool. You kind of see the stuff that's all around the water. You have these doorways that lead you up here. Got some armor and whatnot in this room. Got a Broodmother trophy in here. Little chill spot. Bedroom. There's a fight going on above us. This is the island. We've got areas for houses on the outside, the whole platform. I'm gonna be building more of some stuff over this water on this side and that, but this was the beginning. We're gonna take a walk over there to Boardwalk, the Bay Outpost. Out the front here, out the front, out the front. Take this way. Got all this area for some houses. Boardwalk, Bay Outpost. This spot is kind of cool. It's got an underside with a door. And this door leads out here into like a little clover field. You can come and get the spider that's under here. Trapped him. He's in here. He's sleeping. Base itself. Pretty simple. Got some grinders. Chest of walls with a inlaid crafting system. Did I say chest of walls? Wall of chests. Whatever. Spin wheels. Window. Rooftop. Rooftop has the bed, water, and ovens. And it looks over the water, which is super cool. Alright, so this is getting crazy now. So there is a lot in this direction here that I'm about to go in. But we have to take one step back. Waft outpost? What are you doing in here, Mr. Ant? Goodbye. Anywho, that's the cliffside outpost. The Birdbath Castle is in that direction. And this is that giant bridge that was here. We were just on the island, and now we're here. This is the Waft base. Someone's Waft raids. It's pretty good. Recently cleared out a bunch of grass that was in this area, so it's a little bit more clear. Might do some more. There's a lot of bugs in this place, so it's quite dangerous. We're gonna move on. The field station down here. And you got the way that leads this way. This is Spade Gulch. Now this will lead us to the tree, but we're not going to go there right now. Do that towards the end. This is all Spade Gulch. You got a bunch of walkways and stuff like that. You got some underside stuff. This brings you all the way around. And will actually connect you to the island. So the island is right there. And this is also the new connection to the residential spot on the water. So yes, this all comes this way. What's up, Weevils? Alrighty, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. We're about to get into the big stuff. Here we go. So this is the Empire. This is where the residential area is, and the tower is all the way over there. So over here, this area in this section is all under construction. I want to connect and do something that makes this area connect to this area seamlessly, so we'll see what happens. I'll take this bridge out here real fast. This is the bridge that goes underneath the hotel. This is going to be the hotel eventually. I have settled my mind on it. This brings us to the tree. Again, we'll go through all this stuff a little bit later. So this bridge goes above the spider spot. Keeps them contained down there. Sometimes they spawn out, but you know, things happen. That's the Boardwalk Bay area over there. The board will also lead you into this residential spot. You got a couple houses down here. If Mike was on, he could showcase his base. But yeah, a couple houses. I won't showcase any houses just for the being of, no, they're not mine to showcase. But this is the residential spot. Got a bunch of walkway. I got a community building. I made a community building for people to come in here. Maybe you can fight your friends with the buff, or use the hot tub, or sit on the couch. If you're a new player, or if you download the world eventually when it becomes available, there's weapons and tools down in here, and armor. And pictures of each of the teens. This is the residential spot. So I originally had this base as one of my bases, but I have since cleared it out. There's a couple more things on the walls. Rip Nat, rip Aphid, rip Jimmy. Here's another house I built. Never really used it, but it's here now. Christmas tree for when Christmas runs around. We have arrived at the tower. Oh boy. Take one quick step back over here. Shout out see-through water tower design. This is the residential hub, residential square area. This leads to the sap as well. If you need sap. This area will be much more, but these mites right now are proving to be annoying to builds. So I need to make sure I can build around them successfully. This is a building I built here almost on top of the sap spot. Almost there, but decent space in there. Now here we are, once again. I don't really know how to tour my tower. It's just massive. We're gonna go down to how you would actually spawn into the world and do it like that. When you would load in, you would be here, and then you would come in. This is the entrance to the tower. And then this brings you out to here, and then you would have the opportunity to go to the residential district and get into a house, and then start living. There's a way to get into the tower from this direction. Down here there's some tools and whatnot to help players. I have been moving some stuff around. And this door leads into the bottom of the tower. This door over here leads out here to the foot. I like to call it the foot because it's the foot of danger. And there's also a foot imprint on the ground. So dangerous because these little fellas down here. What up, guys? How you doing? How you doing? Hope everyone has a good day. This is a bridge that runs in front of the residential district that goes back to the tower and along the foot. There's also a bigger bridge that leads along all that from the hotel, and we're gonna end at the hotel. We're gonna take this massive bridge at the end and end at the hotel. So here we are, still back coming towards the tower. Want to come back through this door that we just came out of. Go down here to the bottom. Here we are at the Talking Grounds building. You guys have probably seen one or two Talking Grounds videos, but here it is. Leave the Talking Grounds building. I did recently redo all this. If y'all remembered, it used to just be this little grass bridge. I have since redone all this and made it more of a grand entrance. You come up here. This is like the front bridge. This is one of the first things built along with the tower was this bridge. There used to be a way in down there, but I have since taken it out, and now it's just one massive building. Before, there never used to be a bunch of stuff down here in the bottom, but now I built rooms and everything else down in here. So all around the bottom of the tower is rebuilt. We'll check that out here in a second. We're gonna run in around here. This is the whole side piece to the tower. This is the whole front room, living room. Nice chill little spot. Look out. This is that side entrance I had. Over here. Come this way, that's one of the main entrances. We won't go right inside yet. Come this direction, there's a bunch of water and whatnot. This is the main operation spot. What up, Crinkle? How's it going, buddy? What up? Look at all them muscle sprouts. Yes. Off the back here, we have some zip lines that go to a bunch of different spots. There's another zip line up there as well. But now we will take a backtrack here and go into the base. So there's a lot going on. You got all the machinery and everything else on this side. You got grinders, chests, all that. Main room. This is the living room. So this is where we were. It's like the little workshop area with some excess chests that we don't have room for over here. This is a side exit that brings you to the drying racks. This is an idea I was messing around with. The tower looks really cool at nighttime. It's almost night. Maybe we'll get lucky. Just a peek down here at the bottom. It's like a whole little civilization down here. Got a whole bunch of pathways and stuff, walkways. We're gonna take a depth and a dive, a deep dive. We're gonna take a dive to the bottom of the tower. Come down here is the boss room. Got the bosses, and you got a bunch of boss parts, and all the hoagies and stuff that you need to summon them. Speaking of that, I need to get to fighting the infected broodmother. So that's the boss room, boss storage. Under here we have more machinery, stuff to do things with. You know, you can look out if you want. And here I have my broodmother room and some armor, stuff that I've been moving around and whatnot. I need to put some lights up here still. The infected broodmother and the broodmother. Red. Good sword to fight her. And the blue armor and a good weapon to fight her. Most times I just be chilling. This is the bottom of the tower. Pretty cool. This is some stuff that I've done recently. Take a trip up here to the top floor, upper floor here. We got my bedroom, some chests, you know, some chests with some stuff. Just some stuff that I just crafted randomly. Some heals, trinkets. The armoire, some armor that I've made that I use but I don't want to keep on me, so I'll keep it in there. Some more armor over here, some stuff that I use kind of frequently. More holiday trees. I kind of liked how this looked, so I just went with it. The effects coming off the holiday tree are cool. Anyways, you can take a step out here to the second floor of the tower. Got a nice little couch, time clock, chair. Walk through this area. We're right above the back area with the muscle sprouts. Again, like I said, there's some zip lines and some more stems and stuff up here. And way more area that leads out that way. Well, this staircase is an elevator over here. It's an old-fashioned one. I didn't know how the elevator towers worked before I made this, so mine actually works opposite of most people's. You just kind of stand on this side of it. You know, pretty simple stuff. You got these two up here. Some more area just kind of, you know, encircles the tower. You got the chimney. Giant tower that goes all the way up. Little little room up here, little visitor room. Just kind of chills. I like this spot to kind of like look over everything and like during the daylight. I'll show off the rest of this tower, then we'll sleep and make it daytime. This honestly just keeps going up here. A couple more floors. Some simple floors. Nothing too major. And then reach the top. Ironically, I didn't really do too much to these last couple floors. I didn't do too much to them. I left the basic structure and just put the top. Can I make it? Can I catch it? Oh, I missed it. Alrighty, I have showed y'all from the Wizard's Retreat all the way across the map. Sandbox Armory, Sandbox Entrance, Fort Crab, all the way up the side there underneath the picnic table, Charcoal Trail, the Longhouse. I've showed you Deadlands, the whole Upper Yard Empire, the Survey Containment Building, Little Island, the area up to Sanctuary, the Pipeline Outpost, the Tire Base, the Cinderblock Hub, the Log Place, the Upper Yard Command Center. Showed you all the way back down this side of the map, the Cliffside Outpost, the Waft Outpost, the Spade Gulch, Residential Hub, Boardwalk Bay, Bay Outpost, the Island, all of residential. I've showed you the foot. I've showed you the entirety of the tower. I need to show you everything in this direction. If we get 250 likes, I'll show what's in the Forbidden Tunnel. So what we have over here is a little bit of a prison area. Down here, all this is a prison that connects all up way up the side of the map. So there's not too much to show. There's just a bunch of walls. Okay, what you're seeing is what it is. This area connects to the bottom of the tower, and it just kind of goes all the way up through a bunch of walls that block in all the bugs. This also does connect to Fort Crab through that sideway that we were standing at earlier. So we're not going to go too far that way. But this way right here is where we're at. So here we are at the bottom of the tower. Pretty cool. If y'all play Destiny, this will be a similar shape to you. Got the museum lobby here that comes into here. You know? And then you got the actual museum with all the bugs. All the bugs. Yeah. Come out the back of the museum. Do have the spiders back down there in the backside. This is one of the newer areas as well. This area is over all the ants, over the ant hill. Put candles on their heads, you know, had to do it. So yeah, this area is all over the ants. Pretty cool bridge. The museum is over there where we were. And if you keep coming this way, there is a labor residential area where people can just kind of live and, you know, work to earn their keep. This staircase comes up here to a giant bridge that will bring you back up to the upper yard. There's a stink bug stuck in a building fighting ants. You'd love to see it. Yeah. Oh, rip ants. Anyways, this all is above all this area. It's nothing much besides a couple house spots. 3 house spots, and then a walkway that comes underneath, like right underneath here. A couple bases. Pondside Rampart Outpost and the Pond Outpost. So there's 2 different bases over there. And you cannot forget the swimming pool. Yeah, you love to see it. From the Talking Grounds building, there's actually a side path right here that you can come from, and this brings you over a giant bridge that comes across the entire empire. Connects the museum district with the hotel district and the residential district. This is the hotel, the whole bottom. You know, you can work to earn your keep. That's why it's called the Labor Hotel. I have not done any of the inside rooms. It used to be a mansion. It used to be a mansion idea, but I now have motivation to do a hotel. And I feel like I have enough outcroppings and stuff like that to have other and multiple rooms. So I think I'll be able to nail this pretty well. Up this staircase, we can have a middle like recreational floor. We got some basketball hoops, whatever. You know the vibes. Then we have the next floor. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I stopped building. I didn't know what else I wanted to do. So we stopped there. You got to love the giant sky bridges as well that connect back to the tower. Out here at the tree. We are here. Take the zip line all the way up. Everything has been pretty much boxed in and redone. There's this bottom piece here. Got this doorway that leads down into this tunnel. That will bring you out this other side. We'll run up this way first. So this way is this entire side of the tree. Another little small base over there, but it's mainly run by bugs, so it's whatever. It's really kind of something fun to do, like clear the base from the bugs. A bunch of staircases and stuff all over the tree, ways to get up and around and through. Got the infected wolf spider trapped up in there. Oh my god, he's actually here. What up, dog? Anyways, this just kind of goes all the way up and around the tree. Everything on the bottom got spiders trapped up as well. Wolfie's trapped up back there. More walls and everything. My god. My aphid brethren. Yes. Oh my. Don't do it, 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 don't. I did it. Anyways, this whole back area. It's got a bunch of, out here, ant. Bunch more bridges, staircases. This random hallway here is actually an easy way to get to Burgle. We'll go over that here in a second. This comes all the way to the front. Connects all back way down in here and back down to the bottom. Everything around the front side of the tree has been cleared out. Ow. Front side has all been cleared out, and it's all, it looks more nice, you know? Got a little tree base up here. Nothing much, nothing big, nothing major. I kind of stopped with this base after oh my, I can't even get up there. Whatever, I stopped with that base after I kept going with the tower. We have a fast way to get to Burgle here. Very quickly, come through this door, just follow this hallway. This is that random hallway I was talking about, but I want to redo it. I did it weirdly. Come right to Burgle. The amount of twists and turns I put in this is unnecessary. I don't know what I was thinking. So I know I said that this whole tree would be like the last thing I showed off, but it has just dawned on me that I actually didn't show the infected Broodmother throne room, so we're going to end it on the infected Broodmother throne room if you have not already seen it. I posted it a bunch on my channel, but we'll just go end it there since I haven't showed that. These zip lines actually connect all the way back across the Empire, so it's really easy to get back to the tower, back and forth. There's like a million of them. Look up, they're everywhere. Easy way to get to the infected Broodmother's throne room. You just follow this path. I probably will be releasing individual videos of each build in each spot eventually, like once I consider them done. But for now, one big world tour will kind of show you everything that I'm working with, and then I have more to come. Zipline. The infected Broodmother's throne room. Yes. Aha. We are the best. Got a staircase that leads down here, all the way to the back. Yeah. You can go in and fight her. So there you all have it. Oh, what the? No. Nerd, get off of me. You freaking nerd. Freaking go. Bye. Bye. So there you have it. Started at the Wizard's Retreat. Ended at the infected Broodmother's throne room. It's not much more that I can actually show. We went all the way around the entire map, and I've showed you all my builds in the upper yard, my entire lower yard expanse, the entirety of the Empire. If y'all did enjoy this, let me know. Leave me a comment. Leave me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Stay tuned for all the future content. Got a bunch of cool plans. And yeah, kind of just wanted to make this world tour because I had most of everything done that I was working with. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.